Yay.
What up?
Back again with another episode. Who you flocking with? Let you listen to that beat right there, that dope intro right there.
No.
You know what I'm saying? For y'all cats that don't know, that go way back. That's
Championship
Bulls,
right
you know what I mean? The GOAT. The GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Was.
You know what I'm saying? The GOAT. Like I said, the GOAT. You always the GOAT. You once the GOAT, you always the GOAT. Greatest of all time.
Goats get sacrificed all the time.
Period. Not the scapegoat, the GOAT. You heard? So now that y'all heard that intro, you know what I'm saying? Again, radio show, webcast show, YouTube show, whatever. Who you flocking with?
Gotta flock with the Ravens. It's row.
With them birds, with them champs, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do. All right, Ro. So this week's, I guess, title, or I guess what we're going to do is just do a preview.
Yeah, preview these week's games.
Today's Saturday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Watch a little college football. But then, tomorrow is the big day. Big day, you know what I'm saying? Where the big boys play. You know
a lot of games on the slate. A lot of interesting matchups.
A lot of them.
Playoff picture starting to shape out. It's a little early, but you gotta
week seven, I think
start to find your footing, see where your team stands.
Yeah. So you know how it is. So all right, without further ado, we're gonna go right into it. We're gonna start off with them champs. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start off with them champs.
I'll let y'all go first.
You know what I'm saying? And so we playing Phillies playing Carolina tomorrow, 1:00 game. Some of the interesting things, of course, is Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying?
You got a plan for Cam.
Yeah, he presents it interesting, but I'm not really a big Cam believer. I've never, in college, we was at Auburn, but in pros, he just, to me, he got the arm strength, but he don't got the arm accuracy or talent per se. Even his wind up, just the way he throws it, it just look awkward. So my strategy would be to keep him in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Keep him out of short yardage. You know what I'm saying? So 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, you already know what's coming. Goal line, you already know what's coming. Yeah. So if we could keep them, second or anything, any down the distance, first, obviously 1st and 10, 2nd, 3rd down, 4th down, and more than 5.
Yeah, it'll put you in a good spot.
We're in a good spot because now he can't just get it and fall forward. He's 6'5", 250, so he can just hike it and just fall forward and get 3 yards.
That's the goal line plan right there.
So that's the major concern is him. Weapons-wise, nothing offensive, nothing outside the numbers. No receivers scare him. I mean, we got Torrey Smith.
What's your plan for Greg Olsen? He should be semi-healthy.
He's still a little chipped up. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, we got very good linebackers, so I'm not necessarily concerned. He may pop a play or two because obviously they're going to do that, the fake, you know what I mean? And then he's going to come up. So he's going to have a couple catches where he just get loose. But he's not going to hurt us.
But like I said,
the receivers, I ain't worried about the receivers. They got Torrey Smith. So I was saying he was on our team last year.
He's a flyer.
He coming in
with a chip.
First time looking at the banner. So that's going to be his first time. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to be in awe with the banner. You know what I'm saying? He ain't as fast as he used to be, but he still helped us out last year. No disrespect to him. And, he's a champion. He won with us. Yeah. He won with y'all. Yeah. So he know what it takes to win a game. You know
he's my guy, man. He runs about 3 routes, but he's my guy, man.
You know what I'm saying? When you only need 3, you tell him that's all you need. You got that certain tool.
Yeah.
You use it, right? So, but the other guy, Devin Funches, he's just a big boy. You know what I'm saying? He don't present no kind of speed threat. So even if you do line up on Jalen Mills, I ain't worried about him beating Jalen because he's just as slow as Jalen Mills.
He like a tight end that you just put out there as receiver, man. He don't have really no speed. He's a jump ball guy. And with Cam, that's kind of his thing. That's why he was successful with Kelvin Benjamin. Yeah. It's just, I'm going to just put it in the area, you go get it.
Right.
Because like you said, Cam is not as accurate, so he just need a guy to go up and make it look good and make that play.
So they don't really present too much of a challenge to me, except for the dude you just brought up, Christian McCaffrey. I still think he is scat back. Like, he a scat back. Like, I don't care what nobody say. He a scat back. He just a little bit bigger Darren Sproles. Just a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Darren Sproles is 190. What is this dude, 205?
Yeah, he's around that area.
He's not no more than 210.
But he can hurt you out of the slot if they line him up out there. He can run routes kind of like a receiver.
Yeah, but see, he's smaller, so it depends on how we line up. I'm saying, like, I ain't got no problem with putting Avonte Maddox on. Avonte Maddox is ridiculously fast. Yeah. So I have no problem if Avonte Maddox get on him. And Avonte Maddox bring the wood, too, anyway. So I ain't really worried about, like I said, I'm not really too worried about anything other than Cam Newton with the read and then him being able to flip out to Christian McCaffrey because everybody's zeroing in on Cam. Yeah. So, on the other side of that defense, Carolina's defense, obviously they got one of the best linebacking crew in the league. You know what I'm saying? With Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis, and Luke Kuechly is one of the best linebackers in the league. This mug know to play before you even do the play. He
studied that film, man. He's the guy that's in the film room, so that would be tough. But you have the MVP or should have been MVP at quarterback, so hopefully he can make those right decisions and stay out of trouble.
He don't like checking stuff down, so any plays he make is going to be 15 yards or more, and Kuechly don't really drop back too far. Zach Ertz might have not a tough day, but he's going to have to occupy those linebackers because obviously everybody knows. I call him Zertz. Zertz is my man. I got him more in fantasy too. Zertz, I call him Zach Ertz, call him Zertz. But Zertz is he gonna control that middle of that field, man. And so he gonna have to bring them up when he do a turnaround. He gonna have to suck them up and then gotta go over the top of them boys, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really worried about the defense except for those two guys. Luke Kuechly is the man. I ain't going front. He do his thing all the time. Unless, remember what happened to him last year. He played his last year, got concussed. You know what I'm saying? That big Mack truck right guard, Brooks, leveled that mug. Bang! Out for the count. Go on, take him to the locker room. Hit the showers, dog. You can't play with the big boys. So he better be nervous of that happening again because, you know what I'm saying?
Football's a game you can't play nervous. You know how that goes.
Hey, listen, but he ain't like he ain't got a history of concussion. So, you know what I'm saying? Cat's career get cut short because of concussions, even if they young.
It's serious.
So he better be careful and have his head on the swivel. You heard, Luke? You know what I'm saying? You better be careful.
Oh, y'all coming for him.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? He gonna get them big boys going, boy. So, and offensively for us, you know what I'm saying? The MVP, like you said, he coming back and he getting greased back into action. So before you know it, he gonna be in that category again, the MVP conversation, because dude is just lighting him up. Dude is just amazing. You would never be able to tell he was had that reconstruction surgery on his knee. You would never know. You know what I'm saying? So he playing lights out. We just got to get that offensive line to block. Jason Peters is chipped up. I mean, I don't even know if he's going to finish the game. I'm just going to say he probably won't finish the game. Going to come out at some point in time. Hopefully he give us 100% with his bicep torn, his quadricep, and then Lane Johnson on the right side, his ankle. He had a high ankle sprain. He played right through that joint. I mean, most times that's a 4 to 6 week injury.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's juicing up again or he getting some horse shots.
You're gonna get another 4 weeks or 6 weeks or so.
So, and in the running game, we just got to decide to run the ball. We just got to commit to running the ball. That's all it is. You just got to run it, commit to running, stay running, even when you only get 1 or 2 yards. So,
because I'm trying out there and running back though. You're more Clement or?
Of course, Clement. I already told you before. Smallwood shouldn't even be on the team, dog. I don't even him and McLeod should not be on the team. Period. You know what I'm saying? All this talk about McLeod, we missing McLeod. We ain't missing McLeod as far as what he could do on the field athletically. We just missing the fact that he's a veteran and he knows where to be in the defense. We're not missing him as far as the things he was able to do. He ain't been good since the last year he played with Rams. No, the Rams. When he was with when they were St. Louis Rams, that's when he was very good. Then when he came to us, he was good. And then every year he went down and down and down while he was with us. So I ain't missing McLeod. So all those people that's talking about we missing McLeod, come on, that's hogwash, man. I ain't, you know what I mean? Come on now. Look at the tape. Look at McLeod and watch how he don't make plays when he is in a position to make plays. He whiffing and taking that. It's just ridiculous. So, so with that being said, we should have a good game. I'm taking us to win this game 27-21. Wentz having another 3 touchdowns. with a rushing touchdown, maybe even a defensive touchdown. I don't know.
Okay. Based on our win scale, is this a should win, a gotta win, or a must win?
I would say gotta win because we can't lose anymore to anybody in the NFC. We can't afford that. If our aspirations, it seem like everybody's kind of giving the number 1 seed to the Rams. If we want the number 2 seed, then that's kind of New Orleans is right there. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta win these NFC games and especially our division. So it's a gotta win game. It's not a must win, but it's a gotta win to take us to 4-3. Last year it kind of helped us when we beat them too. So that's all we got for Philly. Let's go to your game, man. Let's go to them Ravens and them. Speaking of them, who that there, them Saints.
I mean, I feel like this is a gotta win. If we claim to be this defensive team that we say we are, we gotta win this game. Drew Brees is amazing. The weapons are amazing. He has Kamara, Ingram. He has tools. Mike Thomas is out there. So he has a bunch of weapons on offense. I'm not scared of that defense, but I'm worried about Flacco. Can he exploit that defense like he should? Because that defense is very weak. Everybody scores on the Saints, but we got Joe, man.
Now, last year they was kind of decent, man. I don't know what happened to them this year, man. Last year they was decent. They defense definitely got way better.
They had one good year on defense. Don't forget them Rob Ryan years where they was bad. They was getting torched.
They different. They got a lot more talent now.
They got
defense,
talent.
So.
But for some reason they're not putting together. Hopefully they don't put it together this week and Joe can execute. I like where we at receiver wise, man. We got Crab, we got Willie Snead, we got John Brown. If we can just use our weapons sparingly, we don't need anybody to have no 100-yard receiving game. But if we can everybody get around 60, 65, one of those guys get in, I think we'll be good.
Surprisingly, I heard y'all had like a top 5 passing offense.
Yeah, Joe's been averaging about 300
like
yards per game this season. I'm not a fan of it. We're winning, but I'm not a fan of it because that's not our formula of success.
John Brown is pretty
John
good.
John Brown,
my fantasy
downtown John Brown, he gets behind DBs all day. I don't know how he does it, but he gets behind DBs all day.
Wheels, man.
Crab is my guy, but he can't stop dropping the ball, man. He averaged about 3 drops a game, and we really can't be a Super Bowl contender with that. But back to our defense, I think we can stop Drew. I think we have the tools. I think
you can
stop Drew.
Stop Drew.
Drew.
You didn't say
So
you said stop.
Stop Drew. Yes.
Stop Drew.
I feel like we can stop Drew.
Okay, name me one team that stopped Drew.
The Browns.
The Browns.
The Browns, man. The Browns were in that game. I mean, the Browns.
What was it?
I think that's the one. They ended up tying.
What was the score of that game? You remember the score of that game?
I think it was about 21-21. It was around one of those games. It wasn't.
What was it last? It was
that was around week 2. Week 2, I think that's when they played. But the Browns were in that game for the most part. I think we have the tools. We got Eric Weddle. We got Tony Jefferson. Jimmy's coming back. Brandon Carter's at corner.
Okay, I got you.
They can stop this guy. We just have to execute. That's all. We have to execute. If we get a matchup of Mike Thomas on Marlon Humphrey, we're in trouble because Humphrey been torched all season. So if that happens, we torch.
Where's Marlon Humphrey from?
Oh, he's from Bama, but number 1 draft pick. He built by Bama. You know.
Oh, built by Bama.
Built by Bama. Championship. Nick Saban. Saban.
So you questioning one of your boys?
I'm not questioning him. It's a fact. He's been getting torched. It's a fact.
So he's been. So somebody from Bama getting torched.
It's our scheme. It's the scheme.
Oh, it's the scheme.
Wink Martindale has shown incredible confidence.
What's his name?
Wink Martindale.
Wink.
Yeah. Don Wink Martindale. Yeah. He's been showing incredible.
That's a suspect name right there.
He's been showing confidence in him and putting him in one-on-one matchups, and that's really not what we need for our defense. He did fairly well against Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown, you said the best receiver in the league. He did good. Held him. He had a score, but it was contested. But we can't leave our corners one-on-one on the island. And we just got to stop this run. Kamara's tough. Ingram is tough.
Ingram, I made a trade for Ingram. So, listen, one person I know you're not going to stop is Kamara. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be all over the place. So,
yeah, and they have with their offense, Sean Payton is offensive mind, man. What he likes to do is put them both out there. So he'll put Kamara in the slot and Mark in the backfield. And it's tough to stop both those guys, but I think we have the team to do it.
I don't know how you going to stop Drew Brees. I ain't going to lie to you.
Look,
I don't know.
We're going to blitz. We're going to blitz on backside. We're going to play solid cover two, what we like to put back there, try to put a cover two, make them throw between those safeties coming over. We got two great safeties.
He liked the scene.
He liked the scene, but we got two good safeties, and we got to put those matchups there. But like I said, this is a guy to win. We're a defensive team. If we want to be this big defensive juggernaut, we got to play in the AFC. We got to get this win. But that takes me to another defensive matchup, my game of the week, which is Houston-Jacksonville. And Jacksonville got to show me something, man. They just gave up 40+ to the Cowboys. The terrible Cowboys offense, they gave up, 47 or 40? They gave up 40 points to them boys. So I know they're coming back with a mission. It's a divisional game. Houston is showing some things on defense.
You know, they getting hit a lot. I think he the most hit quarterback in the league. Deshaun Watson, man.
I wouldn't put it past him, man. That offensive line is suspect
for his life, man. And Lamar Miller sucked. For the last couple years, man, like he's no good. They got Deontay Foreman from Texas.
Yeah, Deontay Foreman is supposed to be coming back.
Yeah, I don't know if he coming back. Even if he come back this week, he's not going to be fully healthy. But he might come back next week, and he's a big boy. So I think he should be a lot better.
This the week Jacksonville gets back on track. They have a dominant game.
Good, I need them to because I got their defense, and they got me negative points.
I can see this like a 14-10 game. It's going to be because Blake hasn't shown me much. Like he's got back to Blake Bortles.
He sucked too.
He's definitely gotten back to Blake Bortles. He had a couple hot weeks, and now he's.
So who you thinking should win that game, man?
I think Jaguars win that game 14-10.
14-10.
14-10, 14-7. That's the
right.
game.
Well, all right. So now we got a lot of other games. Of course, everybody always want to think about this Cowgirl Redskin game. You know what I mean? And that's obvious choice for me for game of the week. Obviously, that has big implications in our division. I don't even know who I want to win. I hope they both lose. You know what I'm saying? And in a tie, something which is ain't too far fetched because we how many ties gonna have now? 3-4 ties this year.
Hey, DC not too far from Baltimore, so I got DC. I got Washington.
But anyway, that's not even my game of the week. The game of the week to me is I want to see what Chicago is made out of. I want to see. I don't believe in Trubisky or Mitch Biscuit, whatever they want to call him, dude. But I want to see that defense go against Tom Brady. I want to see Khalil Mack in that Mack attack because ain't nothing like more than seeing Tom Brady on his back. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see him just harass the mess out of Tom Brady.
I think this is another week where Cinderella goes back, man. It's tough. They gave up a bunch of points.
It's in Chicago.
Chicago gave up a bunch of points to Miami, an offense that's really not that talented. Brock Osweiler took them apart.
Brock Lobster.
Yeah, Brock had a good game against them, and Khalil Mack's dealing with some injuries. So if he's not 100%, it's tough to beat Tom without putting a pass rush on him.
That's true. You gotta get to him, which is why I'm anxious to see this matchup. If everything is clicking. Plus Chicago's, I don't know if you familiar with their stadium, but their field is like horrible. Like especially if you got fast people, like the side is like the footing is not good. Yeah. So they got a home field advantage, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the game I'm really looking forward to seeing. I see that being a kind of low scoring game because especially if Chicago is ticking, I see probably New England winning 23-20. But
that close?
But I don't see. It's not impossible that if Mitch Biscuit wish upon a star and he got his fairy godmother in his back pocket, he can, you know what I'm saying, bring something out, come to the table and help them win or something. I won't be surprised.
He's got to make me a believer.
Right, he do too. But like I said, you got to have that fairy godmother. You know what I'm saying? Not that we believe in that. Of course we believe, you know what I'm saying, the Lord Jesus. But we just playing around. But anyway, there's other games. Let's run them down real quick. Matter of fact, give me this. What do you think? Dallas, Washington. What do you think was that game?
I got Washington. Too many Bama players on Washington.
What score you think?
21-14.
21-14. I hope Washington wins, truthfully, too, because I hate Dallas more than I hate Washington. So I don't even care what the score is, but I just hope. I hope it's a tie, number one. They both lose. And then if not, Washington. What about the next game? Who we got over there?
We got Cleveland, Tampa Bay.
Who you got on that one?
I'm rooting for Jameis, obviously.
Jameis?
Yeah, I'm rooting for Jameis. He's from Alabama, but they play in Cleveland. And I can't have Cleveland winning games, especially after they beat us. So I'm going Tampa Bay. I say 27-10.
I'm gonna root for Baker Mayfield on this one, man. One thing I do hope is I just want Mike Evans to pad the stats because I got him on my fantasy football team. But tell you the truth, I'm a root for Baker Mayfield, man. I like Baker Mayfield because he's from Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? That was my father's team. So,
Faker Mayfield.
yeah, Baker Mayfield, he about to make you a believer, right? He nice. You know what I'm saying? That mug is not rattled. So I hope Cleveland win this game. You know what I'm saying? I really do, man. So my heart pulling for Cleveland, and I'm gonna give them the win. I'm gonna say they're gonna win 24-21.
All right, we got Tennessee versus the Chargers. Chargers.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers in this one, man. I like Phillip Rivers. I like everything they're doing. They playing good. They only lost to the two best teams in the league. They lost to the Chiefs, lost to the Rams. Everybody else, they've been kicking their behind. So I'm good with the Chargers, man. Melvin Gordon was showing his tail. So I got the Chargers winning. I'm gonna say 27-13.
Oh, that's a nice. I mean, I got the Chargers winning too. I don't know if Mariota's made it out of the ICU yet. We definitely put some hits on him. So I'm thinking about 28-3. I don't see that offense
28-3. Dang, I thought my score was bad.
I don't see that offense moving too much.
That's crazy. Next one, Minnesota Jets.
I don't believe in the Jets. I got Vikings. I think that offense is powerful with Diggs and Thielen, and I think they'll move it. I think the Jets ain't really arrived just yet. They have too many highs and lows, man.
Yeah.
I think Minnesota by 2 touchdowns at least.
I say Minnesota 24-10.
Yeah, I can see that.
24-10. Yeah, I need Kirk Cousins to do his thing.
Oh, yeah, I got Kurt. I need him to do his thing.
He on my fantasy, too. All right, so we got next. Who we got next?
We got Buffalo versus the Colts.
Buffalo versus Colts. I like Shady. We was hearing the rumors about Shady coming to Philly, but I don't think Buffalo. They got Nathan Peterman throwing the ball.
I think they went Derek Anderson. They reached back and got Carolina's back up. Derek Anderson.
You want to try out for them?
Look. Dom, you might have to try out for Buffalo. You might get on there. Little Dom. Little Dom, you might get a start, man.
Yeah, I think he's faster than that, too. But I'm going to go with Indianapolis Colts, man. I'm liking Luck. Luck starting to come back into form. I say they win maybe 21-17. I say 21-17.
I think
if they can score. Matter of fact, I take that back. 21-13. I don't think Buffalo's going to score.
And I think it's two bad teams in there, but clearly the quarterback move is the Colts, man. Luck is going to do his thing. I don't know how Derek Anderson will start. He hasn't had a lot of snaps, hasn't had a lot of time, and that Buffalo offense isn't good at all. I got 35-10. I think Luck does his thing. I think Luck slings it around.
4 touchdowns, huh?
Yeah, I think Luck slings it around.
All right, well, let's go down to, we already talked about New England, Chicago, Houston, Jacksonville. Let's talk about Detroit, Miami. Who you got?
Give me Stafford. Give me Matt Stafford and the Lions. Coming off a bye, I think they had a week to prepare. They got some things figured out. Matt Patricia, under Belichick, I'm sure he's a great studier and in film study. He's watched some things on Miami. Give me Stafford. Give me Stafford 21-3.
I'm going to go the opposite, brother. I'm going opposite.
You going Osweiler?
Bang their heads, bro. I'm going Brock Lobster. Not that I really like him per se, but just Miami just had a little rhythm here going here. Plus, to tell you the truth, I want that receiver, Devontae Parker. I heard they shopping him, so I wouldn't mind picking him up.
Injury bug,
but I'm saying he ain't gonna have to play as much. You know what I'm saying? Our team, he's gonna get that rotation. So, but I like what Miami has been doing. They got defense down there. Plus, it's in Miami. Detroit throw the ball 100 times a game, yeah. So Miami got a little defense. So I'm going Miami in a closer one. I'm gonna go Miami 24-21.
That's a nice one. What we got next, man?
Rams and 49ers.
Oh, that's Rams all day. They stay undefeated. They roll. Rams stay undefeated. Gurley might have about 150 rushing yards.
A lot to a little.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty.
Next.
The next one in the game I'm interested in, which is Cincinnati, Kansas City. 2 division leaders. Sunday night game. I hope Cincinnati loses. Pat Mahomes keeps going. I need them to lose to take over the lead of the division. Hopefully the Red Rocket Andy Dalton has an off night under the pressure, and I need AJ Green to score though, because I have AJ, so I need AJ Green to score. But I got Kansas City, Andy Reid, 33-24.
All right, yeah. I mean, Kansas City, I'm going to take Kansas City as well. they just, Cincinnati's don't got no defense to pretty much hold them. So Kansas City's still going, but Kansas City don't got no defense either. So like you said, it's going to be a high scoring game. I'll take Kansas City 31-24, 31-24, Kansas City.
Lastly, this game is going to be interesting. Yeah, Monday night game. You got the Giants versus the Falcons. You got Julio versus Odell, man.
They're not playing against each other.
I'm saying you get the two, I guess number 2 and 3 of the best receivers in the league.
Odell, they ain't got a quarterback to get him the ball, and Julio ain't catching touchdowns. So mind you, they are both of them top 5, top 3 receivers in the league. But I'm just saying, Atlanta, to me, easy.
I think Atlanta in a route.
It's in Atlanta.
Atlanta in a route. Hot Atlanta in that dome.
Yeah, it's not even close to me. What you got? What score?
Give me 35-7.
I ain't even gonna be that high.
Matty Ice, look, he got something to prove, man.
I was gonna say 28-10.
No, I don't think they scored that much, man. I don't think the Giants scored.
They're gonna get the trash time. They're gonna have one touchdown.
I don't know.
Time.
This might be a game where Eli might check out, man. Look,
listen, they done. So it's
a wrap.
Matter of fact, before we go, we're gonna talk about some local news. You know what I'm saying? We just had a game. The Eagles, Liberty Eagles, and you know what I'm saying? We had some problems with some officiating this time. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't me this time.
Some officiating. He had a questionable call too, but I told Brother Brian, I was going, you know what I mean, rag on him, and I might get fined for this. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? With some questionable calls. The one thing I didn't like was how the other team, and it was kind of crafty of them, but it was still cheating nonetheless. Flag football, you got to go for the flags.
Yeah.
If you don't go for the flags and you pull something else, it's holding. It's a tackling, basically. What they were doing was they would go for the flag with one hand, right, and then grab the jersey with the other hand so that you couldn't go nowhere until they grabbed your flag. And that was the crazy part. And I'm like, I seen it happen mad times. It happened right in front of us on our bench. I told Pastor Brian it was happening. You know what I mean? He let it go. And it was a pass interference, offensive pass interference. So the man pushed our guy and basically pushed him into the ground and then jumped up and caught it. Ref said by the time he looked at the play, he saw him jumping in the air.
It got to
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be more vigilant than that. You know what I'm saying? The refs, man, you gotta get on it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but we wound up losing the game, man. We just
19-12, though. It was a fight.
It was a fight
all the way to
we
the
just had to hold them. Yeah, defense played pretty good. Again, it's another slow start. We just got to start faster. So, you know what I'm saying? Dom, Titan, you know what I'm saying? Joey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep playing with your heart. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, we ain't mentioned Christian.
Yeah, he showed a lot of heart.
Pushing through the hurt, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that gave it their all, you know what I'm saying, on the line. Just got to, you know what I mean? Got to play with the heart a little bit more. And we got a tournament coming.
Yeah, what's your expectations for this tournament?
Last year we did very well. We did unexpectedly very well. This year, listen, I want second place minimum. Now, of course, I want to win it all.
Oh yeah.
But realistic, I definitely want to get at least second place, man. We can bang with any of them boys we played this year, and we can hang with them, and we can beat them.
Yeah.
So none of them scare me. None of them overmatched us, overwhelmed us like we couldn't hang with them. So listen, I'm ready. We can win it all. But I at least want second place. Like, that's it. That's the bottom line. So that's on November 1st, November 2nd. We'll have that tournament. So I'm looking forward to that. So,
me personally, I want to see the lefty sling it a little more, man. I think he got a great arm. I want to see him use it. I want to see the lefty.
He using them legs.
Yeah, I didn't know he was that quick. I haven't seen him. The boy quick. He a jitterbug, man. He get out of that pocket. He going, man. He take off.
His thing is that elbow, man. He dropped that elbow when he threw the ball. I keep trying. And he know it when he do it too. So it's good.
He coachable, man.
Yeah, he coachable. He ready. But if he keep that arm up, he'll be able to get more on the ball. But he drop it and that just go right to the dirt, man. And it don't help that he's a little shorter, but still. Hey. I like how he can play with big heart.
He's a fighter, man.
Yeah, so with that being said, man, we're going to wrap this up. Again, man, love y'all. Subscribe. Hit the link down below. Subscribe, the bell. For those who have already subscribed to the other channel, we had to switch it over, so make sure you subscribe to this channel. Who you flocking with? Again, who you flocking with? Who you flocking with? Obviously, we know who we flocking with. And, of course, as the old folks used to say, God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good.
Again, see y'all later. Who you
Peace.
flocking with? Peace.